I've been blogging for 4 years now. Every article, every blog, every line, it all came from me. But recently, I built something that changed the entire thing for me. I created an AI clone of my writing style, not just a tool, not just a helper, but an entire writer. And what happened after that blew my mind. A system that listens to my voice note on Telegram, understands it, and writes an entire article all on my style, my tone, and more importantly, better than how I used to write. And I slowly stopped writing. No blogs anymore. Not because I quit blogging, but because I didn't need to anymore. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I built this system and how it uses my writing style in order to write and blog even better than I used to write, and how I make it happen. If you don't know me, my name is Saurav. I build AI systems and automation, install it to businesses, use it for myself, and even help you teach about how to build these kind of systems. If you want to stay updated with these kind of topics, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll be coming back with a lot of different videos teaching you how to use AI tools and systems in order to better your performance and even scale your business. I did not build this because I wanted to stop writing. I built it because I was tired of losing ideas. Every time I had an insight, I'd open notes, write it, forget it, and never publish it. So I thought, what if I never had to type again? This is exactly how I built this workflow. You might think that AI is doing my writing, then it's not me writing. But I'm gonna show you exactly how the entire thing is my own writing. AI is just helping me write. So without a delay, let's get started. Let's see how it works. So the entire thing starts from a Telegram trigger. All I do is open Telegram and send out a long voice note. Some voice notes are even as long as 7 minutes. So I just send out a voice note like this. Once the Telegram trigger receives the voice note, and those voice notes, some are even like 7-8 minutes long, I just open the Telegram and speak into it. Whatever I'm thinking, whatever I'm observing, whatever I'm reading, whatever is the learnings, whatever I want, my thoughts, pure raw version of those thoughts, all spoken into Telegram. And once Telegram trigger receives the voice note, it then transcribes that voice note. First it downloads the voice and then transcribes the recording. Then it sends the entire recording into an AI writer. Now the magic happens here. I've trained this entire AI on my style of writing. So this is my Medium blog. I've written about 241 articles till date. And I've written a lot of articles. It's been almost 4 years I started writing. I write a lot about observation, what I observed, what I learned, how I came across some things. Take a look at the title. Every year I say 5 more years. If you don't act now, you lose. How to instantly spot a liar, how to become effective time manager. Life is never just about getting what you want. I write a lot about observation, learning, thinking systems, and even about technologies. I've written more than 200 articles. And I pulled out all those articles and trained an AI on my writing style. So what I did was I told the AI to analyze the following raw notes from the user. This is the voice note, transcribed voice note that ChatGPT transcribed it for me. Then the step is to write 7 to 900 word article following the guideline. So this is the guideline. Write a personal growth article in first person voice that feel real, reflective, and experience driven. Because that's my style of writing. I write these kind of article. The writing should sound like someone sharing lessons from their life. This is exactly what I do, not giving generic advice. I only write about what worked for me and how I make it happen. The writing should strictly be inside the domain of raw notes. Don't go outside of raw notes. The raw notes is the voice note that I provided. Use the first person I, me, my, because I share my lessons, my experience, my observation. I always write in my first person view. Tone should be reflective. That's how my tone is. Avoid sounding like a textbook. Write as someone sharing a lived experience and lesson learned from it. That's exactly what I've been doing. From the very first article, I've been observing different things, learning different things, and sharing those. And this is what this AI tool does as well. So I've given it core writing principles, how it should do. I've even optimized it for better flow. I've given it some examples, more examples, reveal emotion through action, use scenery details. This is an optimization that I have done. Build scenes, not statements. Explain why it exactly changed when it happened, what was different afterward, because that's my style of writing. So I've given it an article flow: introduction, body, what to write in introduction, what to write in body, what to write in conclusion. Basically, I've given it everything. I've trained this AI on how I write. I've taken out that knowledge, given it that, and added some more optimization in order to make that article flow better. So this is the AI, this is the writer that writes my article. And then I've given it some basic prompts in order to generate a title as well. I've given it an instruction how to generate a title. It generates a title and saves it on a Google Doc. So this isn't ChatGPT writing it for me. It's an entire trained model that writes exactly like me, how I used to write, how I should be writing, all on my tone. So now what happens is, before I had to take raw notes. Sometimes I forgot to write. Sometimes I used to forget how that observation came in. A lot of things. There was a lot of friction. Now I open Telegram, send out a voice note, maybe 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, all speaking into Telegram, what I observed, what I learned, and everything that I want to be in the article. And then the AI writer that has my brain and an optimized brain combined writes the entire article for me and saves it on a Google Doc. Now, after that, I definitely review the article, go through it, make some changes, change some words, change some sentence, maybe add, maybe delete, and then publish it. The biggest realization after building this AI agent is I did not replace my writing. I replaced myself. So this is an example of an article that I recently wrote. I had an observation, I sent it in 4 minute voice note and it wrote the entire article. Read this. I used to think learning more would feel like opening a window, fresh air, new views, a wider sky. Once I saw the gears, I stopped hearing the music the same way. I open a social media app and the screen tugs my thumb into loop, infinite scroll, bright buttons. You know, all my observation, all my learnings, what happened? This is the exact experience that I had. At a party, someone says they use phones, they sleep well, they travel. This is the exact experience I had. This is the exact knowledge, exact learning, exact observation. I sent it in a voice note and he wrote the entire article even better. And I posted it on Medium. So this is the exact article that got posted. Already got 106 clap, posted 2 days ago, published in a big publication. So I built an entire AI clone of me and writer AI clone that writes for me. What used to take more than 2 hours a day now takes 30 minutes a day. I send a voice note, wait a couple of minutes, the article ready, I go through it, change it, and publish it. So this is the exact system that I use to do that. So this system is not just for an individual. Even businesses can use this system in order to write highly engaging articles to get customers in. In fact, I built another similar system that helps me write SEO article, and I've been using that system in order to write SEO article for one of the clients, and it has generated tons of traffic for their business. If you want to see how that works, I'll leave the link in the description below. You can see that as well. AI is changing a lot of things around, helping people make money, helping businesses scale, helping with productivity, taking down 2 hours tasks into less than 30 minutes, and a lot more things. And if you want to stay ahead of the curve and learn about AI and how you can use it for yourself, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll be coming back with another video, a lot of value, learn to learn. So I'll see you in the next one.